Hello and welcome to my Radiance facial. I'm excited for this one. We're going to do 10 steps in this facial. It's going to resurface our skin, it's going to brighten our skin, and it's going to give us radiance, like the name says. It is not for a sensitive skin, and if your skin isn't hydrated or isn't feeling in good condition at the moment, it wouldn't really be suitable for your skin either. What we want is someone who's looking after their skin at home, that's just looking for that extra boost to give their skin some radiance. So I have my pack here in front of me. I have some water and sponges, and I have my headband, and I am ready to go. The first step, as always, is going to be our Precleanse Oil. So I love this oil. Everybody will know that if you've seen me do any of these facials before. And we're going to pop it on to a dry face with dry hands. So first step, pop it into my hands first. And then I'm just going to pop it all over my face. You can bring it over the eyes as well if we want to get rid of any eye makeup. Right down onto the neck. And even though this is an oil, if you have an oily skin, it will actually help to draw the oil out of the skin, because like attracts like. So the oil in this is going to help pull the excess oil out of your skin, and it's going to leave your skin nice and fresh. So don't be afraid of oils when you have an oily skin. Gorgeous. So we're just going to smell the Precleanse Oil, and we're going to relax ourselves into the facial today. And we're going to take a couple of big deep breaths in and out. And as you exhale, I want you to kind of feel your body relaxing. So I want you to feel the shoulders relaxing. I want you to feel that you're getting more relaxed into your chair. Maybe the jaw is quite tight. Want that to relax. And we're just going to breathe in. And as we breathe out, just relax yourself. And we're going to do that 3 times, okay? So before we get started, I wanted to read you another little quote from my little book of happiness that I love. And it says, remember that you can start now. Don't expect happiness to always find you, or even hang around waiting for everything to fall into place. Happiness is a choice. Stop looking for it and start living it. So I love that one. I'm sure I love all of them. I think everybody knows that. But it just means let's just be happy in this moment. Do our skin treatment, whether you're doing it alone or with friends. And just take a little bit of time for ourselves now to relax and enjoy ourselves. So I'm getting some water onto my hands. And I'm going to emulsify up that Precleanse Oil. Work it through everywhere. And we'll remove anything that needs to come off the skin before we get started with our more active products. We're going to put on a lot of active products today. We're going to layer and sandwich some vitamins and just really jam pack the skin full of goodness. So we want to have a really good base. We want to make sure that we have nothing that's going to block all of that from getting into the skin. So when we've removed our Precleanse Oil, we're actually going to do what's known as a power cleanse. So we're going to mix our special cleansing gel and our daily microfoliant together to do an exfoliating cleanse as our second step. So I'm going to be fancy and I'm going to put them in a bowl, but you can actually just mix them together in your hand either, whichever you prefer. Because I like to whip up my daily microfoliant with my little brush, and you can do that when it's mixed with the special cleansing gel as well. I mix the 2 of them together first, and then I'm just going to add a little bit of water. So you can just mix them together with the water in your hands, and it's really easy if you're in the shower or anything to do that as well. So it won't be as fluffy as it normally is. It's going to be more like a gel fluffy texture. We're still going to be able to hold it upside down when it's mixed and nothing will fall out of the bowl. And then we'll work it into the skin for about a minute. Just little circular motions. We won't bring this one over the eyes, but we can bring it close to the eyes around here. So that's how you power up your cleanser. So much fun. There's loads of products that we can mix together and have a play with. And this is the kind of thing that we do in the facials in the salon all the time. We customize the products to your skin. You can always target in on areas that need extra exfoliation. Would normally be my nose and around the chin as well. And then this is gentle enough that we can bring it right across the lips too, which is always lovely for anyone who suffers with dry lips. And we're going to use our lovely nightly lip treatment at the end of this as well. Now, so we'll remove that from the skin. And we'll get ready for our rapid reveal peel. So if you haven't used a rapid reveal peel before, or even if you have, you're in for such a treat. This is really professional grade exfoliant that we're going to be doing. It's the strongest exfoliant that we can sell over the counter here in the salon. And it's just gorgeous. Now, so if the skin feels a little bit wet after you've done that, you can dry it off. I'm just going to dry my hands and then just dry my face as well. Now, so this is the rapid reveal peel. What we can do when we open it up, you just twist the nozzle at the top. And if you want to just use half of it today, you can, and you can pop the top back in it again to keep it fresh, or we can use the whole thing. To use half of it, we'd normally just do the face. To use the whole thing, we'll bring it right down across the décolletage as well. So I'm probably going to use just a little over half. We'll get it on and I'll tell you a little bit more about it. Now, you might feel it, the strength of it as it goes onto the skin. It's normal to feel tingling. But if it feels too strong and uncomfortable, just remove it. We're going to leave this on anywhere between 3 and 7 minutes. So your skin will tell you. And if you've previously used one for 7 minutes, it mightn't be the case today. Your skin mightn't be able for 7 minutes today. So just let your skin tell you. Depends on how hydrated your skin is, how sensitized it is at the moment, how strong its protective barrier is. Now, so I'll pop this around and I'll keep the last little bit in there. So these can be used weekly, or if you buy them first and you want to do a really resurfacing treatment over the course of 3 days, you can use one a day over the 3 days. It comes in a pack of 10. So you either get 10 uses if we're going to do face, neck, décolletage, or 20 if you're going to use half. Or sometimes I think it'd be nice if you're going to do 3 days in a row. On day 1, you do your face, neck, décolletage, and then day 2 and 3, just use the half one just to do the face, because the neck can be a little bit more sensitive as well. So we're going to leave that on now. If you're feeling it tingly anywhere, but you can live with the tingles, but you just want it to stop, you can do some little light to potent movements over the area to distract the skin and to ease the tingling. So we have a mixture of AHAs, lactic acids and enzymes in here. So it is a chemical exfoliant, and it's literally just going to eat away at any of that dead skin that needs to come away. And it's going to leave us with a nice fresh layer of skin as well underneath there. And then what we're going to do afterwards is we're going to jam-pack that fresh skin full of vitamins and goodness that's going to just leave it absolutely glowing. This is why I love this facial. Yeah, my skin is feeling really good with it today. You can see it's kind of flushing a little, but it doesn't feel like I need to be in a hurry to take it off, which is nice. Yeah, I can feel already the smoothness. This is the area with me that sometimes feels a little uneven, and I can feel that this product has just left that nice and smooth now already. Okay, so I'm going to remove mine now. And we'll get on, then we'll have everything, all the dead skin gone away, anything that was on the skin, nice fresh skin underneath, and we're going to jam pack it then with all our vitamin C. Our supercharged vitamin C is going on next with the Biolumin Serum. I don't have a toner in the pack because they don't do samples of toners. But this would be after you take the peel off, would be where you'd spritz on your toner. And what that really does, it's just such a light liquid, is it creates a path as deep down into the skin as that can travel for the rest of the products to go. So let's get on our Biolumin-c Serum, but what we're going to do is, don't get it mixed up with the eye serum now. If you have the 2 sachets, the eye serum is going to go on closer to the end. But we're going to open up the Biolumin-c sachet. This is really brightening and firming on the skin. Jam-packed full of vitamin C. We're just going to use half of it, and we'll pop half of that on the skin. And we're going to use the other half of that one later. Perfect. So we'll let that soak in for a second, and we're going to layer our multivitamin power recovery mask on over that. So as you can see, the serum was nice and light. And then the lighter product is, the further into the skin it's going to penetrate. So, and also, as we were saying earlier about the oil being attracted to the oil in Precleanse, the like ingredients are attracted to like ingredients. So we have the vitamin C serum after making a really nice path deep into the skin. And we're going to put the multivitamin power recovery mask on now. And that serum is going to be attract the mask deeper down into the skin. We're actually going to, when we take the mask off, put another layer of serum on over. So the mask is going to be kind of sandwiched in between. And the mask is full of multivitamins. And the further we can get that to go through the layers of our skin, the longer we'll see the results of the mask through the radiance in our skin. So we have this gone into all our fresh new skin cells that we've just created by taking all the old skin cells away. And now we're sandwiching this mask in between the 2 layers of serum to get right in. So we're going to just be seeing the results of this facial for ages after we do this today. Let's get this mask on. And this is my favorite mask, I think. It's not really nice having favorites, but yeah, I just love it. once a week. I leave it on overnight. It just makes my skin feel absolutely gorgeous. If you're going to a wedding or if you have an event or anything, it's a lovely one to pop on the skin that morning or the day before, just to get your skin looking really bright and fresh looking. Then we can leave that on for up to 10 minutes, or you can leave it on for longer if you like. And let's do a little bit of relaxing when the mask is on. You'll have a nice thin layer on the lips, but you don't want too much on there. So what will we do to relax today? I think we'll go with another little quote from my book first of all. It's on the next page here. Happiness is letting go of what you think life is supposed to look like and just celebrating everything that it is. Yeah, that's another good one as well, isn't it? So just celebrate everything that we have. We might not be able to get into the salon for a facial at the moment, but we have this lovely virtual facial that we can do. I get to reach so many people with these facials. I think I sold about 100 packs for the last one so far. So it's really a lovely way of connecting us all. And you're going to be a lot more skin savvy as well after doing this. Normally when you just lie on the bed and you're just off dreaming about what you're going to do that weekend, but now you're kind of understanding the process more as well. So I think that's really great too. Let's do a little few massage moves while we have the mask on today. I'm going to get another little bit of mask onto my hands. I see that there's a little bit left in my sachet there. And it's always nice to just kind of smooth across the forehead to the temples. So let's start by smoothing out through here. This is a lovely mask to do a little bit of massage with, especially when you've layered it over a serum as well, because there's a nice bit of slip and glide in it. What you can do is you can come into what I call a prayer movement, and then you can bring the hands, interlocking the fingers, bringing that right down. That one can take a little bit of practice, so let's do that 3 times. So much tension held up in your forehead. That's lovely. Then we're just going to loop around the temples. And even just holding some constant pressure on them. And then looping again. Feels so good. Now we're going to go around the eye area, but we really don't want to be too heavy-handed around the eye. So let's try and go really gently up. There's a little nice pressure point here. You'll feel it when your fingers hit off it. And just apply a little bit of pressure there before we smooth out through the eyebrows. So let's go again to the pressure point. And to the eyebrows. And really lightly. And bring gentle pressure from the inside of the nose there out towards the temple. And it will just drain any excess fluid that's around the eye. Really nice for people with sinus problems as well. And finish that again. Some pressure on the temples. I'm going to go upwards. I'm going to use this part of the hand to go up along the forehead. And then we'll work that over one side of the forehead. And over to the other. And then back in again with the prayer move. Now we've moved down to the jawline, and we'll just do some little circles down the jaw. Not too much pressure on the way down, more so on the way up. Down, not too much, and on the way up. And we can do like a prayer movement here as well. That looks ridiculous. And then little circles back up again. And actually feel something clicking in there. Do you know, like there's some tension in my jaw. And then spread out across the cheeks as well. And we'll finish with our pressure points. So we'll hold each pressure point for maybe 10 seconds. So the first one's between the brows. Then we're going to go to the pressure points on the temples. And then we have one here underneath the bone in the eye. We have one on the Cupid's bow. One underneath here. And that is it. The mask is feeling gorgeous and soaked in there as well. And ready to be removed to get that other half of the serum sachet on as well. So we just want to remove it really gently and really take any of the excess that's left on the skin off. So the other half of my serum to go on, and then we're actually going to put another serum on over that as well. So what we'll do is actually I'll put the eye cream on next, just to give it a little break for the two serums. I'm popping this one on first because we were just sandwiching all the vitamins in there as well, and because that one's lighter than the next serum too. So if you're ever going to double serum, I like to do the lighter serum first, so that can get down as far as it can through the layers of the skin. Perfect. So where is my eye serum? It's over here. There's loads in the eye serum sachets, so if you have a sachet of that, don't feel like you have to use it all in one go now. We just need a tiny bit, to say like about the size of a grain of rice. And again, we're going to go in nice and gently around the eyes. We don't pop this on the eyelids, but all around the eye contour. And it's so brightening and really good for the little fine lines as well. But it's, I mean, to have bright under eyes is the dream, isn't it? So I love this under eye cream. And again, these are the same little moves that we did when we had our peel on earlier as well. This time we're just going to use them to be nice and gentle and to help that eye serum penetrate into the eyes. Also, it's really good to increase the blood flow and the circulation with nice gentle moves. Sometimes the darkness around the eyes can actually be congealed blood. So it's good to keep the blood flowing. And then next up we have our Overnight Repair Serum. Another favourite of mine, and this one's going to be really nourishing when we've done something so resurfacing. So we did 2 exfoliants. We did the daily microfoliant and then we did the rapid reveal peel, and the rapid reveal peel is so strong as well that it's nice to make sure that we get lots of nourishment into the skin afterwards too, which is why I'm choosing the Overnight Repair Serum and then the Super Rich Repair as well, which is a really nice rich heavy moisturizer. So the Overnight Repair Serum, I have just a little pool of that in my hand here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread it across my 2 hands. And then I'm going to do what I call box press it in. So use my 2 hands to apply it this way and this way. And now that we know how to do it, you can do another few prayer movements as well. You can say a little prayer, please give me radiant skin. Well, I can see already we don't have to pray for that because it has happened in the last half an hour. And again, this is a gorgeous product to just work into the skin. You can work it down the neck and even up into the back of the neck and see if we have any little bits of tension there. I like to make like a little ring with my hands this way around the back of my neck. So we can see if there's any little bits of tension there as well. And it's lovely when we're taking this time to give ourselves a nice treatment, if we can get a little bit of tension out of the neck as well while we're doing it. And when we have the slip and glide there from the Overnight Repair Serum as well. I'm going to pop on the nightly lip treatment before my moisturizer, and that is because we're actually going to work that all around the lip here as well. So it's a lip treatment, but it's for the lips and it's for the little lines around the lips as well. When you get the retail one of this, it does have a special lid on it that you can do a nice massage with to get it into the skin, but works just as good this way as well. And then last step number 10, or the 10th product is the Super Rich Repair. This is such a rich moisturizer and I love it. And again, just to counteract the strength of that resurfacing peel that we did earlier as well, to have a layer of the Overnight Repair Serum and then this straight away after it is going to make sure that we've added all that hydration and nourishment back into the skin that we need. that is it. 10 steps to our radiant facial. Oh, actually, if you have any left over, it's lovely to rub that into your hands as well because it's nice and rich. I actually like to take my thumb and just do like little thumb movements on the palms of my hands. That feels really, really good. Anyway, got totally distracted there. So we've done all our 10 steps to our Radiance facial. I hope you enjoyed that. I think that's one of my favorites now. I have to say, I'm really looking forward to seeing the glow in my skin now tomorrow. I hope you are too. Thanks a million for joining me, guys. Much love. Bye.